Hello, my fellow YouTubers. It has been a while I made a YouTube video. Today we are going to talk about the new President of the United States, Mr. Donald J. Trump. Okay, there's something that I realize people are doing. I'm not sure why. People have their reason of doing things and they have their own opinion about life and about people. I just happen to also have mine. And I strongly disagree, okay? I strongly, vehemently disagree with every single person who is criticizing a new president that was elected that is not even in the office yet officially. Come on, guys, give the guy a chance to come in the office, prove himself wrong before you start criticizing him. The guy is not even in the office yet. People start calling him racist. He's gonna be a horrible guy. He's arrogant. He's this and that. Nobody's perfect, guys. Okay, nobody's perfect. I understand. During the election, Mr. Donald Trump has said things that might not be politically wise to say, especially when you're running for a bigger and the most powerful country that has all kinds of race and people and cultures and all kinds of things. You should be a little more considerate and wise to speak. I agree with that. But guys, can one of you pinpoint one bad thing already Donald Trump did, apart from those pre-election rhetoric and whatever bad thing he said? I mean, you can't judge someone. You can only judge someone based on actions. I mean, the real actions he's taking, not necessarily by some of the things. And here's the point: Donald Trump actually might ended up being a very good American president. Okay, I am not an American. I am an African. I'm from West Africa. Okay, but Donald Trump, I mean, I studied in the United States. I live a very, very long time in the United States. My study was in the United States. I had a business in the U.S. And I go to U.S. and Africa back and forth. So America is just like a second country for me. And I respect the United States because it gave me a chance in technology. I learned a lot in engineering and in communication in America. And I want America to do well. So I cares about what goes in American politics a bit because it concerns me also. It concerns my business and my life. And Trump actually might ended up being a very good president, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Nobody can tell me that Trump has done bad things already, but I can tell you 3 good things he did already, which is actually very amazing because even other presidents didn't do that. If you guys recall, before Obama lived in the office, they ordered 2 new Air Force One. 2 new Air Force One. In the history of the United States, because of the security of the president, they only travel with 2 Air Force One. They have 2 planes just in case of emergency. Let's say they go into another country and something happened to the plane that the president traveled in. So they have to use the other plane to come back to the US or whatever they have to do. Or if Air Force One has a problem and the plane had to be grounded, get it fixed before they bring it back to the US, then the president can use the other one to fly with. So they only have 2 Air Force One. A regular average plane, okay, costs maybe $120 to $150 million, depends on the plane. I know for sure the Boeing Dreamliner, the new Boeing 787-8 that they came out with a couple of years ago. It costs like 120 or something around $50 million. They said an Air Force One is going to cost $4 billion. That's a lot of money for a plane. And when this guy come in the office, he said, you know what? We don't need this plane. That money can serve to do other stuff that the country need. And he said, you know what? Cancel that order. So Donald Trump, he didn't even get to the office here. He saved for the United States $8 billion. That's one of the very positive things. Obama, our lovely president. I love President Obama. He represents a great figure in history for every black person, whether you like him or not. When you're black, Obama becomes a very iconic and great figure for us. And God bless him, and I wish him good luck. However, he's the one who ordered the plane that's going to cost $8 billion to the yeah, $8 billion to Air Force One. One each is $4 billion, so that's $8 billion for the nation. And Trump didn't want it. That's a very positive sign that this guy might end up being a great guy to save money for to the United States Treasury. That's number one. Concerning my black people, especially, you know, when I said people are not too fan of Donald Trump, black especially, I just not a good friend of Donald Trump at all. But he did something very great that other presidents didn't do yet. At least those that we know, the Clinton, the Bushes, the Reagan. Donald Trump, when it comes to, he didn't even get to the office yet. He started calling some of these black entertainers and black social leaders to actually call them. He called them, and his concern was he wanted to do something to change the black in the urban cities like Detroit, Chicago, and all these places where the shooting, the killings, the fights, and all this crime, I mean, used to take place in a very high, I mean, very, very highly. He's trying to take an action. That's a very positive sign. How many times did you hear that a president of the United States comes in the office, start calling some of these black entertainers who knows very well about their society, invite them, sit down with them as friends, and discuss how we can do things to change the community? I never see that before. If someone knows, tell me. Ironically, the president that we think will be very close to black people, which is Obama and the Clintons, and I'm sorry, they were not very close to black people at all politically, even socially. Okay, and Donald Trump is doing that. And then also, we call Donald Trump racist. Ironically, when Donald Trump comes into power, I don't know if people realize that some of his first speeches is to stop every single white supremacist group who is supporting him using his name to preach their hate. He stopped all of them. He stand very firm against them. He just doesn't like them. He let them know. He wasn't elected for them. He's elected to govern and make better the United States. Those are three very positive actions already. So when I'm hearing already that black entertainers don't want to go to his inauguration, people start criticizing Steve Harvey and one of these boxers, how do you call that? That very short boxer, I forgot his name. Tony Mayweather or whoever they call him. That why they should go see Donald Trump. I think it's shame to say that. It's very shameful to say that. Donald Trump is an American. You guys also are an American. You might have your division politically, but that doesn't mean that you can see each other eye to eye and talk and discuss and see how you can build this nation together. I think it's a shame. They shouldn't be calling them Uncle Tom or sellout. What do you think? If Steve Harvey or Tony Mayweather don't go say hello to Donald Trump or sit down with him to discuss they won't make a living, come on. Those people have money also like everybody else. Please. They just want to respect the guy and show that, you know what, we're ready to contribute to help the black community. Why are you calling them a sellout? Like, why? I mean, I don't see why they won't go say hello to their president. At the end of the day, he's the president of the United States. He's legally elected by the very same people of this country. So why are you criticizing people to go see him because they're black and he's white? No, don't do that. Okay. Anyway, the purpose of my video is very simple. Give Donald Trump a chance to get to the office. Okay? If he start acting strangely and being crazy, then we criticize him for being a bad or horrible president. But till now, please, it's very, very unwise, politically unwise, to be pre-criticizing someone that you don't even know yet how he's going to perform in the office. So what I want every single Americans to do, even me as an African, I would pray for this new president to do very well, to make sure that he brings all Americans together, to improve the economy for this country, to bring jobs back to the United States, to make sure that all Americans, white, black, Hispanics, everybody, blacks, everybody, to come together as a one nation, as a one people, to combat the enemies When I mean the enemies, I know those who want to hurt the United States. I love the United States so much because this country provide me whatever I need in communications. It provide me whatever I need in engineering. It provide me enough knowledge to start a very small business. And I want the business community also to work to stand up and support this man. Again, we might all disagree with him by the way he talks, but please, let's not let this man down. We need to pray for him. You need to pray for this country. We all need to come together as one people of God and wish this guy a very good luck. Okay, so please stop that. Stop acting like if Donald Trump is. We were perfect. It's not perfect. We can't do that. Give the guy a chance. Pray for him. Let him come in the office. Let him start doing his job, and then we see what happens. Okay. All right. Thank you.